this game to death. It's real good. I would love for Sony to be like, hey, yeah, we're making another. Because the thing is, like, at its core concept, Shadow of the Colossus is a very simple product. It is kind of a platforming game. Platforming, parkour, obstacle course, puzzle game. With just a really moody, soulful environment. And just this, like, incredible soundtrack. I would love it if they effectively... this is something I've been advocating for, and I wish more game studios would just do this, where we're hitting kind of like a cap, where games can get prettier and prettier, but, like, frankly, to some degree, they don't need to. I would love to see Sony, for example, say, hey, we're going to make a Shadow of the Colossus 1, 2, and 3. Using the same character models, the same, a number of the same, like, aesthetics, maybe even the same kind of location, but the world changes with every single one of them. And so they can reuse a lot of assets, but effectively each game is just kind of one part of a whole, and they kind of have it as, like, a smaller product, so that you can make these shorter, more satisfying experiences, but then expand it out a little bit further. So that, you know, they don't have to worry about spending too much money on the product. No, 22 was planned, or maybe 48. Boy. But yeah, like, what if they just had 3 Shadow of the Colossus games, each with 16? Again. You know, keep them 10 hours long, sell them for 30, 40 bucks a pop. So the whole game is 90. But people aren't like, mad. I don't know. I always think about this a little bit, how gamers with a capital G always get really mad about any game that is somehow not $1 per hour. And I get it. Like, dollar per hour is kind of like good deal. Also with a capital G. But it's kind of one of those where it's like, I feel like you could have these really lovely experiences if companies weren't afraid to make them shorter, sweeter, more to the point. And, you know, if they, you know, need to recoup costs, yeah, just make it, reuse the assets to make 3 instead. How many of you guys remember Half-Life episodes 1 and 2? Because that's exactly it. They were using many of the same assets, and they're using many of the same assets as Half-Life 2. They were more weren't nearly as expensive as, like, the base game as the first game, but they could put out a lot more of them faster. And so their original plan was to just make Half-Life episodes 1, 2, 3, potentially more like that. And the thing is, I think I crave that. I think I crave the Telltale model, but made by a developer that isn't just garbage. Because I think it would be really satisfying to have a game developer, you know, ditch this whole live service thing, but make a game that can easily segue into a micro sequel. One second. Backcity, we mentioned the HP bar fruit yesterday. It's easier to get those if you need HP. The fruit's the fruit's in some trees, and I can shoot it with arrows. Good to know. I'll keep an eye out for trees. Is that a tree that counts? I have no idea what trees count. I just wasn't bothering, because this game seems like you can just get by without. And so it's easier to just not give a damn. Yeah, how the Final Fantasy VII Remaster is doing it. Yeah, to some degree. I want to get back to the Integrate. I was really disappointed people weren't terribly interested in watching it. Am I going... Yeah, I am going the right way. What the hell? Oh, that's weird. Yeah, the big baobab trees. Gotcha. I'll keep an eye out. So far, I haven't really worried about taking damage. But yeah, create several games with overlapping models. The logic is it's all the same world. Yeah, exactly. Like, MMOs do it all the time. That's kind of what the Final Fantasy XIV expansions have been. You know, hey, we're just going to keep expanding on this base product. And like, realistically, I realize I'm advocating for more games. Like, even more games, and as... What the hell? I'm going in a circle, aren't I? I was here earlier.
Yeah! Yeah! Yeah!
Oh, is this one of the baobab looking things? Oh, yeah. In fact, I'm pretty sure that's the fruit right there. Well, it's easier to get than the lizard. There we go. Boy, I don't think that increased my HP by much. But, you know, whatever. Oh, shoot, there's a bunch of them, actually. So... Snack? Let's start with these three first. Yeah, there was one hiding in that bush. There's another one in there somewhere. There it is. Okay. Because, yeah, my biggest beef I find with a lot of AAA games is that so many of them have been... Wait, is my stamina bar getting longer, too? I don't remember it being that long. It just had, like, a tiny little pip sitting off the edge, but now it's definitively, like, got some length to it. Unless the fruit also... Yeah, over 30 trees with fruit. Ripes. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to go to that extent. I could, but I don't feel like it. Oh, I also get stamina from the Colossi. Alright, that would explain some things. Oops, that's the wrong button. Anyway, what was I going to say? Just kind of continuing the thought of, like, these AAA experiences that don't necessarily need to be long. An easy example that I would think of... let's see, first thing that comes to mind about this is Legendary Heroes from Falcon. Tales of the Sky, FC, SC, and Third. Yeah! I never played those. I probably should give them a shot at some point. The other one... I had it in my head, and then I read what you were going to say. Oh, right. How many of you guys played... Oh, what was it called? Days Gone? Oh, here it is. Boy, that's a secret entrance right there. Anyway, Days Gone was a open world zombie... Not really survival, but like a third-person shooter zombie game. It was okay. But the problem is, it was really long, it was kind of bloated, and it was open world, and I'm just totally sick of open world games at this point. I would have much preferred to play Days Gone Parts 1, 2, and 3, which are these, like, shorter, sweeter, more, like, condensed stories. Ooh. Yeah, these shorter, sweeter, more condensed stories. You know, maybe a little bit of open world, but they're not huge. And then when the game's done, they all fit together into one, like, giant game. And then they can repackage it as, like, the complete Days Gone or something like that. Yeah, my gripe with open world is game padding. I like a more condensed experience most of the time. Yeah, like, my favorite open world game is Maneater. And I've never played another open world game that really grips me to that extent. Because Breath of the Wild, there was a lot of fun stuff to do, but after you've done like 50 Korok seeds and however many shrines, you've really, truly seen them all. And there wasn't much dungeons to do in the enemy camps where, like, they were okay. And, you know, I would have been so much happier with so many of these open world games if they just said, you know what? No, we are actually just going to have a shorter experience. We don't need to make this long, bloated thing. My favorite was Fallout 3. It felt wild. Never knew what I was going to run into, and there are tons of dungeons. The thing is, it's because they populated the world with stuff that wasn't just, like, kind of collectathon-style completionism. Every single one of those dungeons had a personality. Or at least a considerable amount of them. It's why Skyrim never quite felt the same. Because so many of the Radiant dungeons were just kind of boring. But, like, I remember walking into a vault covered in plants and weird, creepy plant people coming to attack me. Constantly. It was really satisfying. Oh, it's the weird salamander-y looking thing. Huh. Interesting. Let's see, New Vegas was the best. New Vegas was okay. I think the biggest problem I ran into with New Vegas is that its main story felt unfocused. But all the side stuff was primo. Let's see. Nowadays, you just want most time to complete for microtransactions and statistics you can show to investors. I feel like that only works so much, though. That does anybody have the sales statistics between Watch Dogs Legion and Watch Dogs 2? Because I will admit I never played either of them, so I can't really comment on like which was better or anything like that. Oh, I can just zigzag here instead of going around. This is a damn tall tower. Because I know Legion was considered to be far worse. And, like, had some neat ideas, but the execution was terrible. But I feel like with Legion, for example, they wanted to go further with this open world idea. And did it work out for them? I mean, hell, how are the sales numbers? What the hell? How are the sales numbers with? Huh. Huh. I'm actually doing damage to him. Not much. Okay, so I can't... Ow, ow. Okay, he can hit me with his tail. It's a weird fight. Is this how I'm supposed to be doing this? It doesn't feel like it. Ow. Is that rhetorical? Of course it is. Huh. Okay. Wild idea. Oh. Ow. I was not prepared for that. I bet we have to get him to crawl up and then we make him fall. Oh, that was awkward. If I retry, where does it stick me? Okay, good. So it feels like I probably have to shoot it from one of the arrow slits. Seems reasonably doable. I just... Boy. Okay. He didn't like that. Yeah, he climbing now. I wonder if I could have killed him more traditionally. Okay. Not the best angle. Oh. Piss poor. In fact. Ow. Well. So I wonder if the... No. Why can I not run the entire length of... this. Wait, what? Oh, he's got murder gas clouds. Okay, so I'm gonna say, don't use the backseat pass today. Today is a no backseat pass day. I know it's there. I haven't disabled it, but don't use it. Okay, yeah, the gas is poisonous. Unfortunately, I trapped myself in a dead end there. Let's try that again, though. Because I think what I'm supposed to do... I think what I'm supposed to do is hit all four legs. And get him to fall. There it goes. Okay. What did that do? Am I supposed to get down there? I guess I can wait. Okay, so I think what I want to do is do that from a much lower level. Getting them to fall like that is pretty boring. here, because, yeah, there's no way I'm going to be able to get back anytime soon. I could try, but I'm liable to just fall to my death. Let's not stay in the toxic clouds. See, I thought he fired like a lightning thing, not a gas cloud. Oh, there he is. Oh, this is a good angle. Okay. Go down. Express route. Express route. There we go. Okay. There we go. Right in the belly. Right in the digester. Whoops. Don't want to remain there. And let's leave him well enough alone. Go up a layer. There we go. I wonder if I have to go up further. I bet I do. I don't think he's going to scale enough at this level. This might be enough to get him to fall, though. Okay. I think he lost where I am. Yeah. Still got to go further. Ah, it's a shame. Here he comes. Is he here, though? No! Up! Okay. Up, you fool creature. There we go. There we go. Express route, boy! On his face this time. You're not falling. There's like nothing going on here. There we go. Do we get one more? No! You're kidding me. Alright. We're doing this Dark Souls style now. Are you kidding me? Ah, I can't finish him off. I have to do it another time. I missed the stab. It was premature. That's a shame. It's fine, though. Be high enough? It should be. There we go. Express route down. So I feel like that should kill him, honestly. Aha! Landed right where I needed to be. Alright. There we go. Right in the butthole. That can't be good for him. Just breathing in all that gas. Oh, we have an actual cutscene, sort of. We hadn't really had a whole lot of those cutscenes prior to now. I guess we did, just not this close up. Horse. Horse, take me away. I realized I was not actually reading any of the subtitles for that. I was just kind of listening as though I could understand Dark God gibberish.